Wait, V2.
Huh?
You need to select your deck, I think.
Oh. Wait, we started already?
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, we're live.
Which one?
Just
There's
select
a
the starter
starter.
deck.
There's a starter deck and a booster deck.
Yeah, starter deck.
Okay. Do I start already?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, can start the game. But don't click keep on mulligan yet. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am your host today. I am your individual interdimensional program APXDMN sekarang program let's go punishments. Welcome to the stream, and we're diving straight into the game. So today we're playing Netrunner by originally by Wizards, then FFG, then Null Signal game. It's a little bit complicated, but together with me we got a lot of friends here, so you don't see them on screen because I barely have space for people on my screen. But anyway, let's slowly introduce each other, starting with Althea.
Everyone, my name is Althea, your favorite version manager from Malaysia. Hello.
Whoa. And next we got Panda Po.
Hello everyone, my name is Panda Po, but you guys can just call me Po. Just a VTuber for fun from Malaysia. Come. Yes,
What?
cool.
Okay.
I
I don't know what word that was, but probably okay. Next we got Derek. Derek 966. Yeah.
Hi, Phantom, no longer in containment. That's it.
Alright, next we got Ritu.
My name is Ritsu. I draw sometimes. Yes, that's it.
Oscaro.
Yes.
That's got it.
And last but not least we got Jia.
Yeah, I'm Gremlin Jia, but I guess just call me Jia. I'm a Gremlin VTuber.
Yes, very gremlin. It took me so long to understand that the word actually just gremlin.
Seriously?
I actually
Take
just
me, like,
got
almost-
that today.
Almost a few months.
I literally just got that today.
I think like on the second or third tournament I realized what the gremlin means. Anyway, so
I
we're
thought
playing.
it's like a Chinese name this entire time.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we're starting playing Netrunner. We're diving this head first. So what you see on the screen right now is that everybody's starting the game, so you guys can choose to keep or mulligan. So do you want to know what hand do you want to keep? So I'm gonna be speaking in sequence. I'm gonna tell what the cop should do first, and then what the runner will need to do. So I'm basically.
Wait, I need to screen share. Sorry.
You don't really have to actually. I'm only watching LTL so that I can see what the runner see. But anyway, right. So when you first see your starting hand, for the corp, you wanna have at least one ice. So ice is the only card where the image is at the bottom. So if you don't have any ice in your hand, you can click mulligan. So in this game you can mulligan once. You can shuffle your entire hand and then draw back a full hand of 5. Okay, so if you don't see an ice, it's the card with the this is only for the corp side. Okay, in this game the corp and the runner plays a completely different game. So if you're wondering why like it probably doesn't seem the same to you, that's probably why. And so if the corp does not have an ice, you should mulligan. If you have an ice, then you can keep it. Just press keep. Alright, and then for the runner, it doesn't matter. You can just keep your hand.
Doesn't matter?
Yep, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep.
Right, so when both of you have kept, you can start the game.
Start game.
And then start turn on the bottom left.
Start.
Bottom
turn.
left.
Is it only for the corp?
Yes, the corp, only the corp can start turn. So the corp always starts first.
Oh, I'm the runner then. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, so the runner will have to wait for the corp to do things. Okay, so first of all, let me explain what this game is about. So this game is about net runners, and they're basically hackers that is going to hack onto a corp. So that's why you are split between a runner and a corp, and you are playing a completely different game of attacker versus defender. So the corp is the defender and the runner is the attacker. And basically the objective of the game is hidden in the corp's deck. are several agenda cards. So you need to find these agenda cards in any one of their servers. So what is their servers? If you look in the screen, they should have like 3 servers right now, which is archives, R&D, and HQ. So in normal card term, these are the graveyard, the deck,
Okay.
and the library, and also your hand. Okay, the HQ is actually your hand. So basically what the runner needs to do is they need to run. Okay, to make a run is to hack onto the server, and they will access 1 card from that server, and if that card is an agenda, the runner will just steal it. They'll just take it. Okay, it doesn't cost anything to steal the agenda. So it is the corp's responsibility to protect the agenda with ice. So the card that I said just now called ice, they are your defense. So this will prevent the runner from running into your servers. You want to prevent the runner from going through your agenda, right? So for the first turn, what I want you to do is I want you to install an ice on R&D. So what you gotta do is you just click on the ice card, and it will show you a list of servers in which you can choose to install. You can just install on R&D. Okay, so in this game, the corp has 3 actions and the runner has 4 actions. But the corp must draw 1 card every turn, but the runner doesn't have to. So technically, both sides have the same amount of action. It's just that the corp must draw every turn. So now there are also alternate win condition, which is if the runner is flatline, that means you die when you take damage more than the number of cards in your hand. So the cards in your hand is your HP. So if you take any damage in this game, you lose cards from your hand. And if you don't have enough cards in your hand, you will die. Immediately lose the game, regardless of how many points you have. For the corp, if the R&D is empty, if there's no more cards in the deck and the corp have to draw, then the corp will lose the game, because basically your company didn't achieve its target within the stipulated time. So that is the alternate win condition. Right, so let's continue. After installing the ice on R&D, so you can do whatever actions you want, like gain credit or draw as many times as you want. So in this game, if you don't have the cards you want, you can just keep drawing until you get that card. So in most card game, you can only draw 1 per turn, but in this game, you can draw for as many actions as you have. So for the runner, they can literally just draw 4 cards per turn. And you also have credits. So all of this is displayed on the left side, left bottom side. You have your name. Below your name is your resource. So you have the click logo. So the clock logo is your click, which is how much actions you have. And the next to it is your credit, is how much money you have. So to play any cards, you need to pay the cost on the top left of the card. So all of the cards has a top left cost. Now for the corp, playing any of the rest card, which is the black colored rest cost, only when you rest them. Okay, so this one I think is gonna be a little bit complicated to explain right now. So I'm just gonna install one of the asset that I have. So the card type you can see is in the middle. So I'm gonna install this Nico campaign. So it's an asset advertisement. So when I click this Nico campaign, I can click on new remote and it will install on a new server. Okay, so that is one more click, and I have like one last click. So since I have an extra ice, I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect the server that I just made. So I'm gonna click on that and click on server 1. Now if you don't have an ice, it's okay, you don't have to. You don't have to protect it. What you can do is you can either install like a different card, or you can install another you can just install like either an agenda or an asset on a new server. And once you're done your 3 actions, you can end your turn. And when you end your turn, the runner can now start their turn. So the runner should have the start turn
Yes.
chat
So
box.
I'll
Yeah.
start my turn.
Yep, you can start your turn.
should I just do whatever?
All right. Okay.
Or
So
should you-
right now, let's show how the runner works. Okay. So for the runner, you can go by this simple
Oh,
rule.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I think Ritsu has to finish her stuff.
Oh, okay.
I got. Okay, I'm done.
Then, all right.
Okay.
Sorry,
let
I
me
was
know-
thinking.
Let me know when all the runner can start. Started later.
Yeah, I start.
Yeah, I started mine.
All right. So, first thing that I want to do is I want you all to click the run button.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Me
Now,
as well.
yep.
There's a few options.
Okay. There are multiple options. Right. So I want you to run in a server without any of the ice. So that means there is no card that is protecting in front of the server.
Okay.
Alright, so for Elta it's HQ, so Elta can run HQ. Okay, so when you make a run, you are trying to access my server. Okay, so if you're running HQ, then they will show an arrow that shows which server that you're attacking. So Elta is running HQ and there's no ice protecting it, so I'm gonna click no further actions. So the cop must click no further action and the runner must click bridge server. Okay, so what happens here is when you access a card from a HQ, you access card from a random card in their hand. So if the cop is holding 3 cards, then you access 1 card at random. It could be an agenda or not. So it's a card type in the middle. So if it says agenda, you can steal it. Did anyone steal an agenda?
I breached the
I
archives.
might have made a mistake, my bad.
I breached archives. There's nothing, so I got nothing.
Yeah, okay, then it's okay. So, Paul, did you access an agenda?
I got a brand one. You access brand
Nice.
1.0.
Sorry?
It's a nice.
It's an ice.
It's an ice?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so nothing happens now. So basically, you
Yeah.
get an info of what the cop has. So you can kind of predict what is the game plan based on this info. So just click no action.
Okay.
Me?
Yep. Just click no action. Alright, so now we're gonna demonstrate what happens if you run into an ice. So just click run and choose a server with at least 1 ice.
R&D.
Yep. So if everybody protect R&D, then you can just run R&D. Right. So when you run R&D and there's an ice, you must approach the first ice. That means you cannot run away from the first ice that you meet. So the cop has a chance to rest the ice. So the cop only pays for the card to open their cards, unless it's an operation. So for the cops, you can rest the ice. So for me, I'll rest my white space. So you guys can highlight the card and see what it does. Right.
Hold on.
Okay, so since you don't have a program, is everything okay? Does everyone follow so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you should see an ice. So this is an ice that's trying to stop you from the run. So you can't do anything about this ice yet. Okay, so whatever this ice writes, you will suffer the consequence. So for each of the subroutine is what will affect you. So for the cop, you can click on the ice and you can click fire unbroken subroutines.
Oh,
Corp.
Okay.
Corp.
Yeah, for the cop, just click on the ice once and click fire unbroken subroutine. So what happens now is all the subroutines of the ice will trigger. So that starts with the runner lose 3 credit. And then the runner,
Okay.
if the runner has 6 credit or less, end the run. So end the run means it will immediately stop you from the run. So you cannot access R&D until you are able to deal with this ice. So you need to find your answer. You need to find your program. So depending on what is the type of the ice. So if you look at the ice that just rest, you will see there's a subtype. So there's like ice double dot code gate for me. So let me know what is your ice type.
Barrier.
Barrier. Alright, so there's 3 different ice types: code gate, barriers, and sentry. Each of them has their own traits. So the code gate usually makes you lose money or time. The barrier usually stops you, and sentry usually harms you. So you need to find the solution to this problem. So you need to dig your deck for a program that can interact with this ice. So for those that have program in their hand, you can attempt to install them. So for Althea, she has a Unity in her hand. It's a code gate breaker. You can highlight the card, the program card, and it should say it should say like whether it's a decoder, killer, or a fractor. But generally, it will highlight like it can break what subroutine. So if it says like break one code gate subroutine, then it can break a code gate ice. If it says like break one subroutine, it doesn't say what type, that means you can break anything. So you want to know like, do you have the program that you can use to break this ice? Like if you don't, then you have to draw for them. Otherwise, you can just install them. So if you don't have the money to install it, so the install cost is on the top left. So if you don't have the money to install it, you can just click gain credit.
We're not installing.
What?
You're not playing any cards yet.
Yeah. Let's just try to like
Gain credit.
Yeah, gain credit, and then try to install the program. All right. So how about the other? Are you able to?
Oh, once you press it, it immediately install.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think I have.
Yeah, you need
what
one more
do call it?
credit, right?
Oh, what did you call it again? The things to break
The program. Okay. If you
barriers?
don't have it, okay. If you don't have the programs, you're gonna need to
Yeah.
keep drawing until you see them. So you just click draw until you find a program that breaks barriers. So we're racing against time to find a solution to this ice that is in front of us. So when you're done, whether or not you install or not the ice, you can end your turn.
Why do I need to finish all my actions to end my turn?
Do
Yep,
you
need to finish.
cast? Do you need 3 mana?
No.
The question
Top
is
left.
whether
Top left is 3, right?
Yeah, but I used it already.
Oh, you used it already?
Yeah, I already
Oh,
installed.
okay,
So I see
okay.
I only have like 2 diamonds left.
Mm.
Okay.
So I'll just draw a card. Okay.
Yeah, you can either draw a card or gain a credit. It's okay, just end the turn first.
So for programs,
Yeah.
let's say program on the card. Oh, okay. I don't have it.
Yeah, so if you don't have a program, you can just keep drawing until you find one. You have a hand limit of 5, but you only drop down to 5 at the end of the turn. So as you can just keep drawing until you find a program. Okay.
Oh,
Basically
but
means I
already
can-
used all my.
Sorry.
No, so basically I
already used all
can
my actions.
I can draw up to 7, but use everything before the turn ends, right?
Yes, and even if you
Okay.
couldn't, you'll just discard down to 5, which is not a problem.
Oh, I
Alright, so I'll start as the cop's turn now. Alright, so next, oh, I forgot. Wait, hold on. Let me just undo my turn. Can you write / undo turn out there? Okay, for the corp, there are certain cards that says when your turn begins. So any card that says when your turn begins, you can res it before you take your start turn button. So for me, I'll just click on the card and I'll click res. So what happens is I'm opening up the card and now this card is active. So when you don't res up your card, the card is not active and they're not doing anything until you flip them face up. So when I start my turn, so now this card gives me 3 credits every turn. So for 3 turns, I'm gonna get 3 credits from this card. So now I'm just gonna draw and find some eyes. Okay, I got an operation here that I can use to gain money. So this card called Hedge Fund. Basically, I can increase credit to 5. So I just gain credit. And now I can use this operation to gain 9 credit. So pay 5, gain 9. So that's how I get money for the corp. So I'll just end my turn. Alright, for the other crops, what you can do is you wanna have an agenda, an ice, and enough money to pay for all of them. So try to draw until you find at least one agenda card. So if you already have, yeah,
What does it look like again?
it has it says agenda in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
So I have to draw first, ah?
Yeah, you just draw until you have an agenda in your hand.
My first.
Sorry.
I have 2 agendas on my first hand.
Yeah, same. So if you do have 2 agendas in your hand, you can install them if you have an ice. If you don't, just leave it in your hand first.
What were the ice types again?
There are 3 ice types: Code Gate, Barrier, and Sentry.
Okay.
I feel like I did not draw.
As the core.
I feel like I did not get the agenda.
Then you just keep drawing. You just
I use all my action already.
okay. Yeah, then you just end it. Then the runner can start their turn.
I need to discard lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just discard.
Priority on what to discard?
And not ice. Try to keep ice and agenda. You can throw away assets. Yeah,
Asset.
And
assets and
cards
operations.
stack ice on the server.
Yes, you can stack ice, but for every ice that you stack, it will cost 1 credit per ice that has been stacked.
So
So,
meaning
the
the
first
first
ice-
second one it costs +1 basically.
Yeah. So the first one is free. The second one costs 1. The third one will cost 2. And you pay this upfront when you install them. Yep.
Between upgrade and operation, better to keep upgrade, right?
Better to keep operation, I think.
Okay.
Right. So runner can start your turn. Okay. So for the runner, you can already see that the game is basically you finding the program and then going through servers to find the agenda. So you can run any server that is open if there's any. And then you can maybe just run once. Then if you don't get anything, you can try to build up your economy. So this game is all about trying to accelerate that process where you want to get money and cards to have what you need in order to go through all the servers needed. So you can just try to attempt to run any server without ice first.
Oh.
Don't run archive, by the way. You run
It's okay,
archive. Yeah. So
Okay. So I continue to encounter ice.
Yep. So if there's an ice, then you can choose to rest ice. If there isn't, you can just click no further action and the runner will access the server.
I accessed the one with ice.
Okay, so then you will have to go through the ice lah. So the court will rest the ice, and then whatever what do you call it? Whatever functions there will trigger lah. You just
I have to click fire unbroken subroutine first, right?
Yep.
So let's say if she has barrier ice and
Yep.
I have a program that's that breaks 2 barriers, how do I use it?
Yep. Okay, you can install the program first. If you have it already installed, you cannot interact with the ice.
So I interact with the ice. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna show
Can I
some.
do whatever?
Yeah, you can install telework contract out there and just get some.
Can I
money.
choose to not rest something?
Yes, you can choose not to rest. So,
Because if I choose to, I have to pay the mana, right?
yes, you have to pay the rest cost.
When do I pay the extra credit for stacking ice?
When you install them, so that one is paid upfront. But resing, you only pay for the cost written in a card.
Wait, so
Wait a minute. But I have 0 and they asked me to... But I didn't need to pay. Ignoring all costs. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to read.
Apex, how? So it means I would just have to click the ice and interact with it. How do I so-called break it?
Okay, so are you interacting with the ice now? Are you facing the barrier ice?
Not yet. I did
Oh,
a
yeah.
run and then it ended.
Okay. So if you are able to interact with the ice, you can. Wait. Let's go next runner's turn. I'll show you how it works. When Altia can break my ice.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll just gain credits.
Just getting credit.
Okay.
You're gonna need credit to break ice.
Yeah.
I think you had to use mana to break, to use your skill to break my wall.
Yep.
That sounded weird, but okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna use another hedge fund, which gives me credit.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's start then.
Alright, so okay, so in any server, there can only be one asset or one agenda. So I'm gonna over install is what we call it. So I'm gonna install this card in the same server, and I will have to trash the previous card. There's only one, so the runner will know like this is either an asset or an agenda. And then I'm gonna advance that card, so I can just click on the card that I just installed and I will advance it. So basically for the card that has what do you call that, agenda, install your agenda behind an ice and then advance that card one time. So to advance a card, you can click on the card and click advance.
What does it cost to advance?
One click and one credit, one action and one credit.
It's best to agenda a server, right? Or
Agenda sorry,
like slap the agenda on a new server.
if you have a new ice to protect it, then yes.
Otherwise,
If an agenda is open, then you are bluffing the opponent. If you think the opponent will not run, because otherwise, if the runner runs and it's unprotected and they access the agenda, they will just steal it.
okay.
I think otherwise means you put it behind the server with the most ice.
Yep, you want to protect your agenda with at least one ice.
True.
Alright, so I'm gonna end my turn as the cop. So we're gonna see how the ice interact now.
First program.
Sorry?
Icebreaker AI.
Oh, AI means it can break anything. But it usually comes with a caveat. Usually AI breakers have like very big drawback.
What does scoring agenda mean for corp? Or is that for runner?
Scoring agenda means for the corp where you advance an agenda as many times as the advancement requirement on the top right.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Elta just made a run on an open ice, so she's attempting to break this ice. So let me describe how this ice breaking works. So you have to continue to encounter ice first. So when you are encountering the ice, you will see that the ice is highlighted red. Okay, that means you are now interfacing this ice. So you will see that the card says interface. So that means you have to like interface with an ice for it to happen. Okay, so in order to break an ice, your icebreaker must either equal to or more than the strength of the ice. So the strength of the ice is written in number on top of the small card display. So it will show mine is strength 0 now. So if the ice has like higher strength, that means your icebreaker must either match it or more strength than it. Okay, so when you click your icebreaker, it gives you a multiple options. Basically the best one is can you click your ice, Aldia? Icebreaker, sorry, click your icebreaker, yeah. Okay, when you click your icebreaker, it will have a multiple option. It has the first one, which is break one forget subroutine. That means if your strength is matching or more the strength of the ice, you can break the subroutine manually one by one, or you can just use the last one, which is fully break the ice, which means it will automatically do the calculation for you.
Okay.
So it will automatically increase the strength and pay as much money as it needs to break everything on that ice. And once you break everything on an ice, you now ignore this ice for this particular run. That means the ice doesn't go anywhere, and next time you make a run on the same server, you have to pay again. So the game will continue to get more expensive as time goes on. So anyway, once you break everything, the cop must click continue to movement, allowing the runner to move.
A breach server.
And then if you can access the server, I got no further action. So now if you run R&D, you can access the top card of R&D. So if that card is an agenda, you can steal it. Otherwise you get an info that the cop doesn't even know yet.
Yeah, it's not.
Alright, so that is basically the basics of it. So now the runner can do what you need to do. So basically you want to make sure that you are able to access every server that you want, and just run any server that you can for as long as you can afford it. But it's also quite important that you need to build up your rig. So you must have all the 3 icebreakers as fast as you can. So you can just keep drawing until you find the other 2 icebreakers.
So just install all 3 types as soon as you can first.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So on a more advanced gameplay, you should be able to predict the kind of ice that you're gonna see and the cost and stuff like that. Alright, so when the runner is done, you can click enter
Expensive.
and the
And
cop will
enter.
now start.
I am
turn.
sorry. We're both broke. It's okay.
I did. Oh, okay.
Okay,
So-
so for the corp,
Okay.
right? So if you have an agenda installed, I'm now gonna advance this agenda 3 times. So why 3 times is because every time I advance an agenda, it will cost me 1 click and 1 credit. So a corp only has 3 clicks. So for me to score this agenda, I need to advance it 4 times in total. That means in the previous turn, I've advanced it once, and then this turn I need to advance it 3 times. So when the amount of advancement counter on that card is equal to the cost on the top right of the card, I can score it. So I can just click on that card and click score.
Scoring doesn't need clicks, is it?
Scoring doesn't need clicks, but advancing it does.
What
So-
happens after you score the agenda? Go to discard.
The agenda will go to your scoring area. So if you see on the left side, there's a scored area. It will
So that
tell
one
you-
cannot be stolen?
Yep, it cannot be stolen anymore, and
I
it will
see.
show how much agenda points you have. So you need a total of 7 points to win this game. So both for cop and runner. The runner needs to continue digging through the servers to find the agenda, and the cop needs to safely install and advance the agenda.
So I'm guessing for corps, there's 2 play styles, right? You either go for a short one or a long one, right? I'm guessing for agenda.
Okay, so there are 3 types of meta decks. Number 1 is Glacier, which is the classic. You just install ice so much that the runner cannot run through your server. Or number 2 is called Fast Advanced deck. I mean, you use some combo tricks to score your agenda without putting it down. So this one requires a lot of like cut pieces and also money. So the runner.
money?
No. I mean,
Okay.
I mean credit. Sorry. So yeah, this one requires that. And the third one is kill decks. So the cop can actually attempt to kill the runner from either the ice or some sort of combo. So this one I will go through like the law of the cops like later on. So for now, let's just try to continue this game.
What does
I think
what
your
does
cleaver is not strong enough to breach that.
oh okay.
Because your cleaver is only a 3 and mine's a 6.
Wait, when you up strength for like say the cleaver for like last turn, is it gone after you end turn?
It's gone right after you encounter that ice.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So for every ice, it will cost you that much money every time you try to pass it. So for the corp, it's a what do you call that? It's a small. It's an investment for a long-term defense. Yeah. For the runner, it's like an ongoing cost.
Can I ask if like say I have multiple layers of ice, right? Then like let's say I don't want to open like the first one, can I choose to open like the second one and then don't open third one, something like that?
Yes.
Does it
you
go like that?
Yes, you can. When the runner approaches the outermost piece of ice, you can choose not to rest. You need to declare. The runner needs to ask, "Are you resing?" And then you need to declare that I'm not resing my first ice. And then you can proceed to the next ice. And then the runner needs to ask again, "Are you resing?" And then you need to say, "I'm resing this one," something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course in the browser you can just click, rest or no rest. And,
Yeah.
you can continue moving.
Wait, keep seeing the same card for 3 rounds.
Yeah, you can trash it if you don't like it.
Oh my goodness. Fine.
Okay, there are certain cards that has a trash cost. That means when you access that card, there's a number on the bottom right when you access them for the runner, in which you can pay that much money to trash that card away. So you discard that card from the cop's hand. You disallow them from using that card. If the card has a trash cost, you can trash it.
Oh.
Right, so Elder is making a run on a protected server again, so she's gonna break it with the Unity. So you can
Does your icebreaker have to be stronger than the ice, or is the same strength?
yeah,
Okay.
as long as it's the same or more, then it's okay. You can interact with the ice and area.
But you need to pay extra credit to break subroutines. So
Yep. So that's if what I heard is strength 6. Okay, if the ice is
pay an additional 2 credit,
Yeah,
but you
needs
only
to
have
happen.
1.
yeah.
Wait, can I ask something?
Yes. Go ahead.
So if the runner run into like operation asset or whatever, nothing happens.
Okay, so if it's an operation, there's nothing the runner can do about that unless they have a card that specifies otherwise. If it's an asset, it usually has a trash cost on the bottom right, in which the runner can trash it.
So it doesn't matter if they open like from hand, from deck, or like in a new server lah.
Yep, it's the same effect all the time. So if you trash it, that means, for example, if you access it from the top of R&D and you trash that card, paying the trash cost, that means the top of R&D is a different card already. So you can run R&D again and see the new card.
Then they don't go through the walls again lah, the ice.
And they have to go through the ice again lah. You have to pay for the ice every single time that you encounter it.
Oh, so it's not like you see the deck, then the first one you trash, and then you can just look through the second card.
No, you cannot. Unless you have a card that specifically say that you can access additional card.
Oh, okay.
So I'm stacking ice now. So I have 2 ice now. And I put down a card. And I'm gonna put another ice on my HQ. So now my server is super secure. Every server has a protection. That's me, welcome. Sorry, I replied late.
I like how this card has an addendum of 0 is not odd.
I guess
If
it's
it's
just
a card with a printed play or install cost that is an odd number, and the run with a bracket 0 is not an odd.
I think it's just a common question that people often ask.
I thought this was taught in basic mathematics that 0 is a even number question mark.
Yeah, you would expect people to know. Alright, anyway.
Oh no, actually I forgot. Oops.
So Althea's breaking it. Okay. Did you
this
encounter ice? Encounter ice first.
I
Yeah.
What does it mean when it says central server?
Okay, central server is archives, R&D, and HQ. The first 3 server, the first basic 3 server. Yeah.
Okay. So anything else like that server is not the central idea.
Yep. Anything above that is
Okay.
called a remote server, which means offsite. So you can see kind of a pattern that you have a program card, you have a utility card that usually do some weird shenanigans, and then you have that will allow you to access servers, and then you also have resource card that give you more draws or more credit. So these are the 3 main things in the runner deck. Now for the corp card, you have ice that defends for you. You have asset that gives you money or what do you call that? Money or card, and you also have what do you call that? Operation that can give you a burst utility or money. Thanks for the membership, Sumi. It's been 13 months, more than a year already. Oh my god, so good. Just checking. Thank you so much. Arigato. But we'll chat when I do a solo stream. Okay. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Wait a minute, this is not an ice. What does this mean?
What card are you looking at?
Break 1 blah blah blah. You may install 1 piece of ice from HQ or archives. But why did they highlight this card when it is neither? Okay, I will just ignore that. Cause it says you can install an ice, but the one that they highlight in the drop zone is operation.
I think it just display everything in there.
No, everything else is grayed out except for that in particular.
Overclock?
Not sure.
Wait,
Oh, I think I just played the wrong thing.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
I just played the wrong thing.
Wait,
Wait,
so
if you have 2
That was
cleavers
blank.
If you have
and
what?
Jia had 2 cleavers, and my thing is like power 6. He cannot use like both cleavers.
No,
to,
no,
like...
no. You don't combine the power. You only use one program at a time. So you don't really need to install the other cleaver.
It's okay.
Then you can
I
throw the
do have-
cleavers.
Okay.
I have two hands.
Dual wielding programs. Let's go.
You should have
Sorry,
asked that.
Panda.
It's okay. I have 2
You
now.
activated my
It's okay,
trap.
we learn. We learn.
Alright, so let's just finish this tutorial game. And I think I will end my stream when this tutorial game ends. But we'll continue to try the game until we're
So-
familiar with the game.
As a runner, I'll know when she's advancing an
Yes,
agenda, right?
the
I
card
just
will
don't know
have-
what is it.
Yep. Now there is a trap type of card which specifically uses the advancement counter. But I don't think there's trap in this starter deck, so you can just run the
Panda's
advancement.
friend is what?
I think you can just continue the game normally. Live answer, thank you X. What was I say?
What's that?
I don't know
I can't see it. It's loading.
Here.
Do 1 net
Okay.
damage. It's a code gate.
Oh.
It's called PP.
What?
So I can break up to it better. So interface. Oh, okay. So it means I can't break it because I do not have a code gate.
Breaker. Yep.
Oh.
So now you need to find the code gate breaker.
Like, what happened if he got two cleavers? Can he like just throw like discard the cleaver?
I think the cleaver's only for barrier, I think.
Yep, they only works for barrier. Okay,
Wait.
you can only install 4 program unit unless you have a console that
okay.
increases your limit. But
Hardware
you can,
console.
if you don't have enough memory, you can always just trash the program that you have before and just install a new one. But you can't simply just trash them for no reason.
Ow.
You have to install something.
Oh, so when I get hurt, it discards a random card.
Yes, you can discuss a random card.
Okay.
I think I'm stuck.
Oh, what's happening? Sorry.
You
let me-
charge the
choose
card
a
with a
credit.
printed plate. Oh, sorry. You can
Choose
continue.
a credit providing card 0 of 2 money, but I'm clicking my
Oh,
cards.
okay,
and
yeah.
nothing is
Okay,
happening.
look at the top left. There's a card with the number 5 on it.
There's
There's a play
topple,
area. There's a play area. You just play overclock.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on that 5 times. Two times. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes cards gives you money, and you can use the money on top of that card. So you can
Oh,
spend.
so when it
money.
says load, it's not taking from me, right?
Yep, from the bank, put it onto the
okay.
card, and you can get it later.
Okay.
This starting deck has a lot of ice. Holy shit.
Yes, generally, but I think it's okay because you have like 4 cards. Oh no, 15 cards left. Okay. So generally, normally people will play Glacier. That's like the basic thing to play in Netrunner. But once you go more advanced, you can do the more preps and what do you call that?
I guess because it's much more straightforward and easy to
Yeah.
just stack ice, right?
Yep, that's like the most complicated thing in this game.
What operation is like every time you cast the mana, you can do whatever it says, right?
Operation is a one-time ability. You play the card, you pay the cost, it do what it says, and it's over. That's it.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I
spell.
understand.
It's a one-use spell.
Oh, can play from hand. No need like slap. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Operation.
You're saying out there?
I still won from R&D. I still the agenda.
Oh,
Stop, Ritsu. She's
You may
building
not
a
pass.
wall.
You may not pass.
Now I really want to throw the cleaver.
One for each side.
So
okay. If you wanna trash the cleaver, you can just drag the cleaver into the heap.
please choose.
Wait, can you just alter your credit?
Yes,
Okay.
you can manually alter your credit.
You wanna get 3 mana?
You highlight the credit, and
Uh,
there's a plus minus button.
Jed, you wanna get 3 mana since your second cleaver kinda anyway.
Is it? Let me see. Try.
You casted 3 mana to use
Oh,
it, right?
I
No, you
casted.
manually add lah 3 mana to yourself.
I trashed it already.
Yeah, but add the
okay,
mana to yourself, the
Ah.
credit.
Sure, I'll get 3 more. Wait, what's this? Has this have multiples?
Does it work? That's quick.
What's this? I'm like trying to read.
Wait, you said quick instead of credit.
There you go.
Is it? Oh, credit? Oh, yeah, sure. Then minus.
It's okay.
I made a huge
Game.
mistake. I
If
just
you have
had
many
9 credits.
Wait, what's
Oh,
the
so
4/5 microchip looking thing? Why is
that's
that
my
again?
My cards.
Oh, wait, I thought you had 5 cards.
Do I do? I don't know then.
Oh, you mean 4 things on the.
Oh,
on the
yeah, I
thing.
guess what I've installed, right? See, I have like 4 cards installed.
If
or
you-
Oh, you can have 4
And,
programs installed in one console, is it?
5.
And
Right? 4 the
try
5.
running my
Yeah.
archives.
Your archives.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you miss any info, you can check back the log on the right side. If you highlight the card name, it will show you what card it is.
Oh.
Yeah, but hidden info, it won't show anymore. So better to remember what card that you access. I am at 5 points now, 2 points to win. So I'm at match point.
Wow.
So Panda now gained 2 points.
Nice.
Mm,
Damn, it must be
he
a
gave me
natural.
those points. He gave me those points down. Don't even. He gave them to me.
I mean, I can't really do anything there.
I think this is not gonna happen in starter deck, but what's bad publicity again?
Okay, bad publicity is a bit of a special thing. Usually only in the Corp Wayland. Basically, when the runner makes a run in anywhere, the runner gains credit equal to the number of bad publicity the Corp has. But the runner must use those credit during the run. So at the end of the run, any unused bad publicity credit will be gone.
But how do I get bad pub?
When you do some really, really terrible things. Yeah, so there are Corp cards that basically just say things like, you know, burn people's house, and then
That sounds really bad.
yeah, and then yeah, it will say do 4 damage to the runner, take 1 bad publicity. That means that you are publicly evil, that the people are supporting the runner to hack your server.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Okay, the other thing is we have tag. So tag means that the Corp knows where you are, so they can do a lot of nasty things as long as you are tagged. So if the runner is tagged, they can spend 1 click and 2 credit to remove the tag.
No res.
Oh, I remember this!
Oh,
Ah!
Wait, can I keep advancing
Jesus
even though I reach the score amount?
Yes, but usually the
dude.
card doesn't do
I
anything unless
won.
you specify otherwise. You want?
Dude, that.
Kill?
Can we just-
Oh.
Can we
scoring
go-
agenda.
go back?
Scoring engine, huh? Okay, nice.
Yeah. LP's laugh was like actually evil. What the fuck?
No!
I think
I'm
you
actually
should-
annoyed!
Oh.
God dang it!
she went to boo.
Okay. I have no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here.
Carmen. Is that a Persona 5 reference? Yeah, successful run.
Okay. So
Like now,
Oh.
apparently,
yeah, Derek won.
okay. Now what
Derek
do
won.
we do
So
then?
now we just leave game, is it?
Yep, just leave game. You can
Fast.
try one more like game.
One more game. I
Yeah,
can do that.
yeah, you can
Ui.
probably.
Switch
Wow.
sides.
Oh, you put 3 eyes, Apex! Excuse me, isn't this a newbie starter deck match?
He's
Yeah.
teaching us how to lose.
Yeah.
Teaching us how to lose.
Oh. Wait, I have to play assets, right? I cannot play from hand,
Yeah,
right?
assets
Like,
must be
on the
installed
hand.
in a server and must be rest before you can use it.
This is a better hand.
Oh.
Yeah, forgot to draw.
I don't think there's snares in this deck, but it should be okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the card cost. Oh, that's new. When you Okay.
So funny, it still loads.
Yeah.
Load to image.
Yo, this got so good.
When it is installed. When it is installed.
So,
Man, this brings back memories.
oh,
Nice.
First time each turn you breach this place.
Oh, I'm supposed
Oh! Continue.
Rodney.
wait.
Wait. English is hard. After
English is hard.
the thing is there already. So you select the program already, right? So I can just
Yeah.
fire, right?
Wait, then how do I use it again?
What
I'm
happens?
so confused.
Wait, what happens here? I resolve, do 1 net damage. Wait, what program you use? Do you have anything to break that?
I had the decoder.
But I'm a code gate, right?
Is a
Wait,
yeah, decoder breaks code gate.
Decoder for code gate, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, so if you encounter, make sure the ice is encountered. It's highlighted in red, and then you can click your decoder.
Oh, you not enough strength. I think.
No, it had 4 just now.
Eh?
I'm not sure. Maybe I need to do something before I encounter. So do I need to remove the ice before I run?
Sorry, what?
But how do I destroy an
Okay,
ice?
just
You don't
just
destroy
now-
ice. When you break the
Oh.
ice, you ignore
Oh, how
its
do I break
ability
then?
once. When you encounter the ice, when the ice is highlighted in red, then you can click on your breaker, and then you can choose like fully break the ice.
So meaning if I have enough, like by this one, whenever I plus it to 4 and I run to this one, I should be able to break it, right?
Okay, let me just see your screen real quick.
Why did it
Yeah.
not break? You say you had
This is your
4.
screen. Okay, you're running through which one?
This one.
That one. Okay, so you have
From
strength
1 to
3.
4.
Okay, you need to increase strength once and 1 credit to break. So that should be 2 credit for you to break. Okay.
Because this one plus 1 strength for each installed, so it's plus 1, 2, 3, so it becomes 4, right? So
Yep.
it is enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But why did it not break?
I don't know. I'll try again then.
Wait, what did you do wrong then?
I don't know.
I'll just skip my turn. Let's figure this out.
Just do your thing, Just do your thing.
Alright.
Turn draw. Oh, I cannot do anything and end my turn. Okay, I will do this. I will click magical button. There we go.
So this one
Try
plus
again.
1. So right now I need to run here to
Okay,
break
you
it,
don't
right?
you don't increase the strength yet. You encounter the ice first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Run server 1. Okay, encounter ice first.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
Okay, it will
So
highlight the ice
I-
in red. You need to wait
I-
for the cop first. When the cop says
Okay.
encounter, yeah, it will highlight the ice in red. Now you're interfacing with the ice. So you
so
can just
this one's.
yeah, you can
is
just
it?
fully break diviner.
He has to
Yeah.
click the thing, right?
Oh.
So normally it would say 2 credit lah, but I think because you already upgrade the strength, so it didn't.
Yeah,
Oh my
so-
god.
Oh, it's like he did something main phase and then attack phase,
I
then
have to
he
click
do
my
again.
so-called weapon, I guess. Not click the thing. Okay.
I need to click to place.
Place what?
No,
Continue.
just not the resources.
Oh,
part where
resource,
this
yeah.
reveal. I need to click to place 3.
Can I rest?
Does it
What happens if I rest? No,
give you anything if you raise it?
load 15 into it.
No.
Look, 15 more.
You don't want to rest like when he's accessing it. No point.
So no further action. Okay,
Yeah.
go. Be free.
What's that? I can't even see it. It's loading. Oh, so that's all right. It's just
Yep.
an asset.
So if you have like enough credit to trash it, you can trash it, but it requires 3.
Actually, you had the mana from last turn you missed. I forgot to tell you. You can get back.
It's okay.
It's okay. We learn. I don't know what's going on either. Oh. Game money lose.
Wait.
Start turn. Start my
Wait,
turn.
let us let Unbroken
I am
Subroutines
so
fire.
scared.
Arigato.
Whatever that thing is in
Let's
your
save for your
server.
key. Totally
It is
agenda.
broken.
50-50, right?
Unbroken.
Sorry, what? Sorry?
What is let unbroken subroutines fire again?
Okay, if the runner didn't break all the subroutine, then you can click this to automatically trigger all the subroutine that has not been broken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so only do that when the runner already said that they're not doing it anymore. They're not breaking the rest of the subroutine. So sometimes the runner may choose not to break all of it to save some credit.
Finally had enough money to activate that, but Panda just made me rest that.
Nice.
Huh? Oh, you're not running?
Oh,
Okay.
I have not enough money to upgrade my stuff.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Wait, so means Ritsu has to win before her R&D finishes, right?
That's right. So it does
Ah.
push the clock.
Oh yeah,
time limit.
this only has like very little, very few cards.
GG.
What did I do again? Wait, I forgot what I did. I forgot what I
You
did.
said you installed something in server 3.
I slapped something onto something. So
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you for joining the
That's
network,
very
Quirky.
cool.
Arigato. Anyway, that'll be all for my stream. Thank you for watching, and I hope if you're interested to learn Netrunner, don't forget you can always hit me up. All right.
Oh, I can
And,
do
we're gonna
switch.
Continue this practice session offline. Offline? Not on stream. Yeah. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye.
That's
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh.